Hey y'all, today's video is going to be how I stay organized with a busy schedule. Staying organized as a busy content creator, balancing content creation and life, how I stay organized as a content creator who primarily talks about books and disability related content. I have a busy schedule that requires careful planning and organization on top of creating videos and reading every day. I also attend many doctor's appointments each month, keeping up with friends and family, and prioritize my mental health and emotional health. I also go to the mall frequently, at least once a week. This serves as both as a enjoyable outing and a way to take a break from my usual routine. However, because of my cerebral palsy, walking throughout the entire mall is exhausting, and I have to take frequent breaks. I plan my mall trips carefully, breaking them up so that I don't exert myself. Balancing all of these commitments requires structure, flexibility, and also a deep understanding of my own needs. Staying organized allows me to manage everything without feeling overwhelmed, even when unexpected changes arise. One of my key ways I stay on top of my responsibilities is by setting realistic goals and planning ahead. I track my video schedule, reading goals, and personal commitments to ensure I don't take on too much at once. Since I have frequent medical appointments, I schedule them in a way that allows me to balance the rest of my life without overloading any day. I also use tracking methods that work best for me, such as digital. Oh my god, I can't talk. Oh my god. I also use notes that are digitally and reminders or mental checklists to ensure I don't forget important tasks. Prioritizing my mental health is essential, especially with the demands of content creation and frequent medical visits. Doctor's appointments can be exhausting, so I make sure to give myself time to recover afterwards. I also take breaks from filming when needed to avoid burnout. Going to the mall frequently is one of the ways I give myself a break from my usual routine, whether I'm shopping, browsing, or just enjoying a change of scenery. These outings help me reset and recharge. However, because of my physical limitations, I plan my mall trips in a way that allows me to take frequent breaks instead of trying to do everything at once. I focus on certain sections of the mall during each visit and rest as needed to avoid pushing myself too hard. Physical health is another major priority for me, especially as a disabled and chronically ill person. Attending multiple medical appointments each month means I have to be mindful of my energy levels. I pace myself throughout the day, incorporating rest when needed, and I make my content creation process as accessible and comfortable as possible, even when I go to the mall. I make sure I listen to my body and adjust my plans accordingly. Since I can't walk throughout the entire mall without resting, I structure my visits so that I can take breaks as often as needed. This ensures I don't continue doing what I love without compromising my health. Despite my busy schedule, I make sure to maintain strong connections with my friends and family by texting or also spending time with my loved ones. At all once are always I stay connected even when life gets hectic. Sometimes I combine social time with the mall. Trips make them opportunities to spend time with family. Having a support system keeps me grounded and reminds me that my work and medical needs don't have to come at the expense of my relationships. Unexpected schedule changes are something I've learned to navigate over time, whether it's a last minute doctor's appointment or feeling too unwell to film or needing extra time to rest. I adjust my plans without stressing over things I can't control. Having a flexible approach to my schedule helps me manage these changes while still staying on track of my goals. I prioritize what absolutely needs to get done and shift less urgent tasks to another time. Though all of these though really though reading always remains a daily priority, books are not just a passion but also a way for me to unwind, learn, and connect with different perspectives, whether I'm reading for enjoyment or to discuss a book in a video. I integrate reading into my routine in a way that feels natural rather than forced. Even on my busiest days, I make time for reading because it brings me joy and balance. Staying organized with so many commitments, content creation, doctor appointments, and personal well-being, relationships, and weekly mall trips requires intentionality. By prioritizing my health, setting boundaries, tracking my commitments, and staying flexible with unexpected changes, I am able to balance everything in a way that works for me. This approach allows me to continue showing my love for books and disability representation while also maintaining a fulfilling and sustainable lifestyle.
Speak, swipe up to rewind, play, fast transcription, pause, done, dim, pause.